How do I know if my content is working? This is a question that I've had a few conversations about recently, and there's no easy answer, but it all comes down to proper attribution. Lead attribution, conversion, deals, conversations, referral sources. What do you attribute those to? And can you attribute them to your content? With organic, non-paid, posting stuff and trusting that it's going to find the audience that you're talking to, attribution gets a little bit more difficult. And unfortunately, it's kind of all on you. But if you don't do a really good job of this, then you could get discouraged enough to shut down a content strategy or a marketing initiative that's actually working for you. So you owe it to yourself to properly track this stuff. Every single time someone reaches out that you haven't heard from before, you got to be asking them where they heard about you. Because if they became familiar with you through your content, is that lead, is that referral source, that conversation, that connection, are they going to be 100% because of the content you post? Maybe. It depends on their answer. If they say, I saw this piece that you published, I loved it, and I knew that I had to talk to you, then yes, that comes straight from your content. And you'd never know otherwise unless you actually asked. And after you ask, you have to log that somewhere so you can keep track of how many of these conversations that you're having and what those conversations turn into, even if it's something as simple as an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet that you keep all this stuff on. It's good to be able to look back because it's easy to forget. I've seen this happen often where people start posting content. They stick to it for a little while. It starts to work. They start getting introduced to people. More conversations start happening, and some of those conversations start turning into referral sources. And then all the referrals that they get from that referral source are attributed, whether it's on a spreadsheet or mentally or wherever it is, they're attributed to being a referral. Oh, well, I got that client. I closed that deal because of this referral relationship. But if you're not doing the additional work to always remember that that referral relationship happened because of your content strategy, then those leads, those closings, they're being falsely attributed. They're being attributed specifically to a referral source, but that referral source wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for your content, your organic content strategy. So maybe all those leads should be at least half attributed to your content strategy, maybe the entire way. Maybe every deal you ever get from that referral source should be attributed to your content because that's what helped you develop the relationship to begin with. There are all sorts of different ways to attribute clients and referral sources and leads and deals and all that fun stuff. Most important part is to pick a way that you can actually execute on. Keep it simple, log it somewhere, keep track of this stuff, and make sure that you're asking, because the person that sees a piece of your content reaches out in a DM or clicks on the link and goes to the website and just filters all the way through the sales funnel and is a quick and easy close, that is the exception to the rule. That's the stuff that's not going to happen very often. Most of the time, your content is going to do nothing more than start a conversation with someone that you've never met before. And that's exactly what we're looking to do. That is absolutely the goal, because once you have that conversation, you get to do what you do best. Just make sure that you're logging somewhere how that conversation started and that you're properly attributing things to your content strategy so you don't end up shutting down something that's actually working for you.